I'm curious because if you need help, you need to go in the bathroom right now and look in the mirror and talk to the boss. Because that's the only way, it's the only person that can actually get to you before anyone else can. I feel like there's something going on with most people, how they feel so dependent, like they can't do it themselves. They can't take action on something that they care about, that they can give all the belief and all the power to and all the energy to make it real for them. You want to present an idea to yourself, and then you want to hand it off to someone else so they can build it up for you and clean it up and craft it and specialize it and embrace it with their own energy and ideas, and then give it back to you as if you've been working for it. Don't do that. Stop being so dependent on people. There's a difference between asking and looking. You don't need to always ask for help, but you can always seek the knowledge. You can always look up the information, do the research. You don't need to have your hand out, because what happens is you become enabled, and then you become also paralyzed mentally, and you don't know how to take action on your own because you're so used to having someone next to you to hold your hand the entire way, just in case you just might slip. You just might slip, but you don't want to fall hard. You don't want to fall like the other guys. You see the other guys bleed. You don't want to bleed. You don't want to bleed. You want to stay, you want to be stable. You want the security. But it's crazy. The only thing secure in life is death. The only place secure on earth is jail. As long as you're following your heart, as long as you're chasing your dreams, man, it's going to be like this. It's going to be an ongoing roller coaster. It's not going to be a sharp inclination. It's not going to be a linear approach. It's going to be an onward spiral, and a progressive spiral if you continue to work hard. But you have to be able to understand that that's just what comes with this. That's what comes with taking action and chasing your dreams. They're your dreams. You can't just hand it off to somebody else, right? There's dependency. There's independency. So independency is basically, interdependency, I believe it's called. So interdependency is basically what most people need. If you can't become independent, right, you become dependent. Now, the way that you can fix that is becoming interdependent, whereas you work as a team. So right now, let's say it's me and you, and we're about to make a move. We're planning right now to take action on a certain idea, and we're gonna go hard. You don't do this, right? You never done this really before. You usually have ideas, but this is your first time really getting in the game. You know what I'm saying? So you're not as dependent, you're not independent when it comes to taking action. You're more dependent. So now you have someone to work with. This me and you, we're about to take action on this new idea. This is an interdependency. What happens now is when I'm not working, you're gonna feel obligated to work, which makes you what? Independent. So now that you know that we are both working on something together, right? You're out there placing your pieces the way they need to be placed properly so you can hold your own weight. So when the ball's dropped and it's a weekly meeting and we're back and we go to headquarters and we're like, okay, who did what, when, and why? You're not sitting there with the egg on your face. You're not sitting there like, you've been putting in the work. It's like an inspiration, but it's more motivational, Inspire means to breathe life into. Motivation is more of a hard pressure, like a force, It's like some type of push, like that, like, come on, you got it, you go, you can do it, So it's a little bit of a mixture of both, and that's what you need. Some people think you don't need motivation. Some people you don't need inspiration. I think you need both when you're someone who does not know how to take action at all, someone that doesn't take action at all, really. Link up with someone, get a team, start a team, right? Start a partnership with someone, a joint venture, and take it very serious. You'll then learn. This is only a little tip that I can give you right now, but then you will then learn how to put in work by yourself, because now the heat is on. You know what I'm saying? It's not just up to you. See, a lot of times people, they make plans for themselves and like, you know what, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then what happens is they don't end up doing much because all they did was tell a bunch of people that they're about to do something, and the feeling from them actually creating a thought and making it so real that they can actually spread it to someone else, that took a lot of energy for them. And they feel like, I just did it. And then they go back into their ways, because what's easy to do is also easy not to do. And especially when you're your own judge and you're your own coach, You know, that's why a lot of businesses fail, because you're your own boss. You know, you get into this, some kind of pattern where you just feel like you don't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't depend on you the way it perceives to be from other people, the way other people see it. Like it's not that serious, but it really is that serious. It's actually more serious when it's all about you than it is ever. Because before anyone believes it, if you want people to believe what you're saying is honestly real and actually true, then you have to believe it way more than anybody else. You have to embody it yourself. When you're jogging, that's all you're thinking about. When you're dreaming, that's all you're thinking about. When you're eating, when you're sleeping, when you're shitting, when you're calling somebody, when you're texting, it's all about you. So if you have to, if you have to not listen to music anymore to help your brain, that's just what you got to do. If you got to cut people off, that's just what you got to do. You got to become dependent in what you believe in. You know, what you believe in. Don't be so dependent and asking the other guy and asking the other guy and waiting. And yeah, such and such about to do this for me, and then such and such gonna do it. And man, it never really works that way, man. You're putting all your eggs in one basket and you're leaving everything right there. You know, you're gonna watch them grow right there. You don't want to do that. You kind of want to, you want to take action on things yourself. So you take action on your own ideas independently, and then you become interdependent as well, and you link up with somebody else so you can strengthen your own, your own independency, and you're not someone out there to just winging it and feeling bad about themselves the whole time, like they can't get something done that they really can, Let me get your feedback. Sorry, I'm a little sleepy, man. I just woke up. But let me get your feedback. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Share it if you like it. Share it if you don't like it. Tell someone how much it sucks. I'll see you guys on the next side. ThinkEpic.com. This is Jay McPherson signing off.